All right, let's get rolling. Welcome everyone to Expo Rail, and thank you again for joining us on this Ride the Rapido product launch party extravaganza. It's been a lot of fun so far, and I'm hearing very good feedback from you, so I'm glad that things are going well. And for those of you who weren't with us on the trip, it was amazing. Via Rail really pulled out all the stops for us, and we had a beautiful ride with great first-class service, with a lot of food and a lot of drink. In some cases, too much drink. So we're going to be hopefully having a similar ride this evening, straight back to Toronto and see the fall colors. Let's look out the dome. And those of you who did not join us, sign up for our newsletter because we sold out in 2 days for tickets to this trip. And we're hopefully, if all goes well and the bill that comes from Vietnam this week is not too high, because he did drink a lot, we hope to do it again, okay? We've been advertising this as the largest Canadian model railroad product launch in history. You know me, I'm not one for hyperbole. But I think after we unveil the launch, I think you will agree that this is actually the largest product launch in Canadian model train history. We're not just launching one model, we are launching a whole new series of 12 models. Okay? So I'm gonna, if you guys are ready, if my 3 Vanna Whites are ready with the sheets, okay? On the count of 3, we're gonna unveil. We don't have samples yet, but we have pretty posters for you. On the count of 3, we're going to unveil our brand new product launch. 1, 2, 3. Oh, wow. Oh, nobody went this time. It is my sincere pleasure to introduce the icons of Canadian steam. We are going to produce at least 12 different iconic Canadian steam engines in ready-to-run plastic at affordable prices. Okay? I'm going to tell you how this started. As a lot of you know, I'm not personally a steam modeler. I modeled 1980 December in the Toronto area as an excuse to run my turbo. Okay? I went to the Great Edmonton Train Show with Bill last September 2014, and after the first day of meeting so many model railroaders there, and let's be honest, seeing a lot of gray hair, Bill and I were sharing a drink in the hotel, and I said, Bill, we need to do Canadian steam. And Bill said to me, that's great, which engine? And I said, all of them. All right, now, I don't know if we'll get to quite all of them, but I feel that Rapido has built our name as being the essential manufacturer, the biggest manufacturer in the world of Canadian prototypes. And the one key thing we've been missing is steam engines. And I want to bring out steam engines for you guys while, to be honest, we're all still here to enjoy them. Okay? So the first locomotive we're starting with is the Canadian Pacific Royal Hudson. We're going to go, it's like go big or go home. Yeah. All right. I know that a lot of the hardcore modelers, Dave Jenkins among them, saying D10, D10, D10. Okay. But we are going to start with the biggest, the most famous of all, the Royal Hudson. We're going to prove to you that we know how to make a steam engine, and then you'll feel confident ordering the rest of them after we bring out the Royal Hudson. Most important thing for us in bringing out Canadian steam is 2 things. The less important thing is it's got to look good. But of course it's going to look good. The more important thing is it has to run beautifully. Alright? We have on board Bill Schneider, Dan Darnell, 2 experienced steam modelers. Bill Schneider's been modeling steam for over 40 years. We also have a whole bunch we've got about 20 experts who've been modeling steam for longer than I've been alive. Such as John Morris in Winnipeg, whose full-time job for the last 30 years has been building custom steam engines for people. And we sat down with our experts, and we're continuing to speak with them to make sure that these steam engines run beautifully, that they haul beautifully, that their weight is properly centered, and that we take advantage of modern technologies, but it is a reliable running steam engine for you guys. Okay, that is the most important thing to us. And that's basically it. All right. Here's what's going to happen now that we have our day in Expo Rail. So after we finish this launch, the Rapido team will be here to answer questions. If you have specific questions to the steam engine, the two experts here are Bill Schneider and Dan Darnell. I've sat in on a lot of the meetings, so I can also answer questions. If you ask Dan Garcia questions about steam engines, he will gladly talk to you about Toronto area transit issues. For everybody who's on our tour today, we have complimentary Icons of Canadian Steam t-shirts for you. All right, all you have to do is bring your badge and your ticket, so we can punch your train ticket that says you picked up your t-shirt. We have a brochure, we have free Rapido bags. We've like gone all out. They're even made of cloth. All right. So if you are not on the tour and you'd still like a t-shirt, they're available from around 11:30, 12 down at the Expo Rail store for $20 each. 100% cotton. Okay. Lunch starts around noon. If you have on the tour, lunch is included. You must bring your ticket, because we have to punch your ticket in order to give you a wristband for the lunch buffet. It's not noon sharp. Any time from noon till like 1:32 is fine. Okay. There is going to be a showing of Rocky Mountaineer Express. It's an IMAX film which features steam engines. The director, Steve Lowe, will be here to answer questions. And because of the large crowd, we've got two viewings. One is at 12:30 and one is at 1:30. It's a 45-minute presentation. It is a $4 charge. You can buy tickets from the main desk. All right. This is the most important bit. At 3 o'clock, listen for the horn or check your watch. We will be gathering at the lobby to go. I will already be at Central Station by then, making sure the train is there. Okay? At 3:30, the last bus leaves. If you are not on it, have fun getting back to Toronto. Okay? So keep an eye on your watch at 3 o'clock. Start convening at the lobby. That is everything, I think, on my little tiny list of things to do. Thank you again, everyone, for coming, and we look forward to presenting Icons of Canadian Steam. All right, so come on up and take your brochures, your free t-shirts.